Enjoy all your favorite sports like never before at BetMGM. Sign up using code Hawkeye and receive up to $1,500 back in bonus bets if you don't win your first bet. When you register with BetMGM, you'll get instant access to a variety of parlay selection features, live betting options, player props, and the best daily promotions in the business. And with BetMGM at your fingertips, every play and every game matters more than ever. Place your money line, prop, and parlay bets with the king of sportsbooks today. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly and offer resources to help you make appropriate choices. BetMGM.com for T's and C's. 21 plus to wager. Iowa only. New customer offer. All promotions are subject to qualification and eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets. Bonus bets expire 7 days from issuance. Please gamble responsibly. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-BETS-OFF.
So we probably would agree on some, but this is going to be episode 38, Unattractive Dick with Kiki. And how I break it down and is basically things males with great dick do or don't do that makes women stop talking to them, stop seeing them, with them, like staying around them. Sometimes women don't even tell them that they're doing something wrong. They just get irritated with it. It's like a complete turnoff. And I know men have them too for women, but I don't think men will tell a woman that she's doing something that's a turnoff. They'll probably just stick around.
I don't think anybody will. I mean, for me, it's like once I tell you what to do, then and you do it, it's like there's no fulfillment. Yeah. Because now it's like I know that you're gonna do that, and it's not like I'm not like surprised or caught off guard.
But to me, it's irritating if I have to keep telling you like I don't like what you're doing, and then I start to feel like I'm your parent and we're not equal. And then I'm really turned off. I'm just like, sir, I'm not interested.
Right.
And then they be like, why are you acting funny? I said, I'm not acting funny, but you've been getting on my nerves and I'm no longer looking at you in that way. So, one of the first things that will turn me off about men is when they don't take care of their priorities. That could be work, bills, kids, their health, any like tickets or financial things that have them held up, and they're just like worried about hanging out or doing other stupid stuff that their friends do. Is that like something similar for you?
Definitely the priority part. Like if you just out here and you just living life with no responsibilities and you ain't got your shit together, like your house and your car and all this other stuff, and you living on somebody else and mooching on somebody else, it's like the nerve of you.
That's such a turn off when a man can't stand up on his own and he need his boy, or he needs his mom, or he need his friends to come with him too. I'm just like, why you can't come out of town by yourself? Right. Why you can't come out of town, set yourself up a rental, and just come by the house? Why you always making sure I'm off to come pick you up?
Right, exactly. It's like, what's wrong with your car?
I don't like men sitting in my passenger seat. Like, is that a thing? Like, I don't like a man that I want to be inside me in any type of way, being in my passenger seat.
It don't bother me as much as long as you got your own car.
Oh,
Like if you like if you can as long as I can sit in your passenger seat too, then you can sit in mine.
I don't want my man in my passenger seat. Like even if you come in my car, I want you to be in your manly position in my life so much that I just give you my keys and be like, you drive.
That's a fact. I feel that too.
Because if I
But
gotta drive, you can't turn my music off. You can't be touching my shit in my car. You just gotta sit there like a child.
and ride, yep.
You can't question
I've
me
been
about.
with so many that this be like, can can you come pick me up?
That makes my nipples so
Why?
soft. Like,
And I
no,
don't even know you.
I don't want to pick you up. Like
That's unattractive.
Anya loves her dad coming, and I'm just like, okay, cool. He doesn't live here. I know he has to come in a town, but on some real shit, when her dad comes, I feel like I'm babysitting a third kid
Why?
because he comes where he's completely reliant on me. I have to pick him up. He don't one that want to go to the liquor store. I don't drink like that. Um, he want to go like to Marietta to go see people. He want to go to Stone Mountain. He want to go
And
hang
you
out.
gotta take him.
Girl, or if he just want to go out the house, he has no like complete plan. He just knows he wants to go out the house. And then as soon as we get the gas, he buys the gas. Okay. He buys the gas and I say, where you want to go? I don't know. What you want to do? Nigga, I don't want to do shit. I want to have my titties out in my house and I want to chill out. And you could just do stuff with Anya, but you can't even, I don't even trust you because you're not responsible to take my keys and go take the girl somewhere. So you can't even do that. So
Girl.
why do I have to be a part of this event?
Girl, he'll probably be on the news.
Girl, ain't no problem. He would for sure be on the news. Um, men who have
Yeah.
no goals is a turnoff for me. Like I will completely dry the fuck up if you have no goals and you just want to go to work and spend your check on Friday.
And that's it. Or you want to spend your money on dumb stuff, like you gotta have all the chains or the latest pair of shoes or the latest game. But it's like, but where is that?
I think the
Like,
only
where do you
men
see
that should be
yourself in
able to
5 or 10
have
years?
the only men that should be able to have the latest video games or even spend time on video games are those that are taking care of everything else. And they just set themselves up with enough time to
Right.
chill. And I do think men need to escape. So that's why they have video games. But men who ain't doing what the fuck they supposed to do, y'all not allowed to have no system.
No. And that's fine, but like take care of your bills first. Or make sure that you're also buying something that's gonna be worth something later. Like you're investing. I know somebody who spent over 100K in shoes.
To go
They
where
had to
though?
have the latest pair of shoes. Each pair of Jordans that drop. Each pair of Air Forces that drop.
Okay, let's be completely honest because I love shoes too. And before I had kids, my closet and my things were like my kids, and I took care of them.
Mm-hmm.
I've
Mm-hmm.
never seen a shoe from Nike, from Jordan that I would stand outside in the line for, get a ticket for, or stay up online and wait till it dropped for. I think the only Jordans that are worth buying are ones that are coming black, black and red, or black, red, and white. The other shits are trash to me. And if you're not buying Jordans with the idea of reselling it and making your money back double time or triple time, you're wasting your fucking time. And if you can't buy two, you're wasting your fucking time.
Mm-hmm. I agree, but
Because you have all these men waiting to get the same shoe, looking all the same, wearing the same shit. Y'all look like y'all uniform for what?
my thing is, like you said, where are y'all going?
Especially now. There's people mad right now that places don't got shoes that's supposed to drop. Like, where are you going?
Mm-hmm. And that's something else that's on my list. I find shallow men unattractive.
Oh, men that need things to feel good about themselves.
Yeah. When you don't have any depth inside of you, like you're just like surface level.
Yeah. Usually, men like that are hiding something they need to take care of.
Mm-hmm. But you gotta have all the shoes, all the cars, the layaside home, like all this material stuff to make you feel good about yourself.
The worst is like a man that out here plotting like he got the cars and shit, and nigga, the car is in your family member name, and you ain't making the payments. Like,
I hate
sir.
that too. Like niggas who be living off of like other, especially women. Like, I'll say baby mom, but their mom. I'm
But I
like,
think that
man.
that's a lot on the women's fault. Like,
Yeah.
how you aroused by a man that need to borrow your car real quick all the motherfucking time? How you because listen, I've seen it on the flip side where they will take your vehicle and go pick up the next bitch.
Or take somebody else out on a date.
Yes. Yes. And then that for me would be like, okay, sir, you got some shifty ways and I can only deal with you on this level because you ain't shit.
That for me is kill mode.
I'm just like, ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Men who dick ride other people is a turnoff for me. Like
compliments, or like only want to be around you for your status.
I only want to be around them for their status, or they agree with them in their face, and then when it's just you and them, they got shit to say about, oh, he really ain't shit, and he really don't got this, and I don't know why he getting all these opportunities, and I'm over here. I'm just like, is that really your boy, or is that not your boy? Because if
some men will try to put on the front behind their friends' back to please a woman.
Oh yes, I've had some of my exes, quote unquote boys, try to run some game on the side real quick when they wasn't around. I'm just like, sir, that's not working over here.
Right, it's not what we're doing. I've never experienced that before.
Like, that's lame to me. That's so lame. Men who are always worried about if you got money. A man should never ask a woman if she got money.
I agree,
Sir,
but it's so common these days.
And I'm not saying I don't mind paying because I will
helping
pay.
out, yeah.
But you ain't gonna automatically ask me before we go somewhere that you wanna go. You got money, nigga. My money is not your money. My money is just in case money, emergency money, or if you short money.
And if you want to go and it's your idea, you need to have your own money.
You do, because it's not smart for women to go anywhere without being able to pay if shit go left. Like that's standard 101, and that's coming from somebody that really don't date like that, because that's a whole nother topic. Like dating has it has so many assumptions that come with it. It's such a fucking turn off to me, especially today.
Dating in Atlanta. Next episode.
People think they're automatically supposed to have these things in order for it to be a quote unquote date. I just don't feel like you have to spend hundreds of dollars to have a good date.
But you know what? I think a lot of that also is on women too.
Oh yeah,
because women set the standard. Oh well, I gotta go to the Four Seasons or the steakhouse, or oh, it's gotta be $100 meal.
No,
you don't have to do all that to have a good date.
No, you could have a good date at JR Crickets if y'all get a good booth, a good drink, some nice wings, and y'all can have some discussions. Like, what are you talking about?
You can take me to Popeyes.
Listen, you can take me on an ice cream date. We could go to the park. We don't have to eat at the restaurant. Like, to me, if you can't really dig into the person in discussions when you on a date, then that's not a date. That's somebody taking me somewhere because they wanted to see something and I wanted to see something, and we wanted no communication between each other. We just here together. Like
Right.
that's trash to me. Like going to the movies, that's some shit you do when you like 4 months into a relationship and y'all want to talk about it later on the ride home.
Right.
Like you don't do that on no date.
Yeah. My first date with my child's father was at this Mexican restaurant. My food was $8.
See?
And it was a good date.
And when you eating like Mexican food, it's hands on food. Any hands on food is good to have like some good discussion.
Mm-hmm.
Because you ain't gotta worry about, am I holding the fork right? Am I cutting it right? Nigga, digging. Let me see what that mouth do. Yeah, the how much money you got is a turn off. Why I gotta come pick you up? Why you out of town and you only making moves when somebody else making moves? That's annoying as fuck.
I think we got some of the same ones, but one thing for me is that I find unattractive a man who is spiritually misguided and has some mental issues. And one of the things that I ask men for, if I were in the dating phase, and I asked my child's father this too, is there anything from your past that you have not healed from?
Oh,
because then like they'll take that shit out on you, or be angry at you, or like it lingers into what you got going on, and that's unattractive to me.
yeah, because it breeds insecurities. But the thing is, a lot of today's men are not gonna tell you that outright. But the more you're around them, the more you'll see it. Like they'll be like,
right.
You hear them like they probably say, "Oh, I ain't shit," or I'm always treated like the outcast and I'm the black sheep of the family and my daddy ain't never do shit and I ain't gonna be like my dad.
Mm-hmm.
Any man that has like a vengeful relationship against his father and his goal is to never to be like his dad, 98% of the time he ends up being just like his father.
Or you got women issues, like somebody hurts you so bad, you take it out on all women.
Oh yeah, that too.
I find that attractive.
And those be
unattractive.
And those be the men that don't take breaks in between their relationship. They feel like they need to get up under something else, and that don't work either because they be mad insecure.
Yep. So that's
this one right here. The ones that be sucking their mama's tit too long. Sir, it is time to get off of this breast. Ma'am,
I have never experienced that though.
Lucky for you. Like, ma'am, this is not your boyfriend. This is your son, and you need to let go. Like, he is not mature, and he cannot have these temper tantrums, and you be like, oh, that's just how he is. No.
Yeah, I never experienced that before.
Or a mom that wants to be catty with you because you trying to spend time with the person you with. Mm-hmm. Like, man, why are you here? Why are you just popping up at the house? I'm confused. What's going on? Are you dropping off something? I'll go ahead and take it in the house. You don't need to come in. Baby. It's crazy. Men who make too much time for fun and not enough time for working, turn off. If you have too much time for me and you calling me 5 times a day asking me what I'm doing, turn off. I don't want to hear from you.
Right. You make nothing about what you doing to me today.
What else? If you're hella insecure, turn off. I can't. If you can't trust me, I can't do nothing for you.
Insecurity will really drive you away. Like they get to accusing you, and then they'll be getting angry at you about stuff that they think that you've done in their mind.
Girl,
I can't deal with that.
that was Ari's dad. That man would drive 20 minutes to my house, knock on my door, and be like, "You better not have no niggas around my daughter." I said, "Sir, you drove all the way over here to tell me that?" He was like, "I'm just saying."
And there's somebody over here, so bye.
Right, and like, what are you talking about? I think men like this, they can have a bomb stroke game, eat the box like a Tasmanian devil, but if they're not mentally intriguing, I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing with them.
Mm-hmm. But that's me too. Like if there's no mental or like emotional connection, it's like then I probably won't even be attracted to you physically.
Yeah.
So
And your conversations be dead and empty. I need
that's
you to.
that shallow thing I was talking about. Like, you ain't got no in depth. It's just like
It's kind of like customer service. Sir, you text, you rang. How can I help you? Is there anything else I can do for you today before I drop the line?
right, okay, goodbye.
It is very like wham bam for me. I don't like it.
Yeah.
And what's sad about it is a lot of men can't see their potential within a relationship because it's completely blocked by a whole bunch of things they don't want to deal with. And if they would only pour into themselves and be better men, women would be so much more attracted to them. But I feel like
10 times better.
Listen, I feel like they so concerned about what quote unquote society says all women want that they put out too much of what we don't want. And it's kind of like, sir, why are you so concerned about me? Do you?
Because they on Instagram, looking at these Instagram models and these, but little that's not the average woman.
Listen.
Or a regular woman. Like, I had this, I was dating this one guy from Trinidad, and he told me, he was telling me how he wanted a regular girl. Not saying I'm basic or whatever, but I'm not like on Instagram showing my ass and tits or whatever.
Yeah.
But he didn't know how to have a regular girl, because you can't treat me like I'm one of these video hoes who needs you for money or your whip.
And that's what kills me.
I'm trying to get you to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what kills me. Men will say they want a regular girl or a girl that's focused and she just works and she's, you know, respectable.
But you get
but
that.
the woman that they go for is the Instagram bitch. Is the I'm just like, but y'all not going for the woman that y'all say y'all want. Y'all want the woman that y'all say y'all want her to sit at home and wait for you. But the women that y'all really crave,
who's doing that?
Yeah, a lot of women. A lot of women. The women that they crave is the women that's out here selling themselves short and being like really out with everything they have to offer. So it's like really contradicting that you're saying you want this and I'm supposed to be bending over backwards, making sure your home is comfortable in hopes that you want a future with me, but you out here playing recess with all the hoes.
If they want the best of both worlds.
That's selfish. Like, I feel like men shouldn't, I don't like men who need a lot of fucking public attention. Like, it's this period challenge going on. And it's where women take pictures with their butt really big and it could be the P and then they finish the word period on it. So I'm on Instagram scrolling through my motherfucking business and here go this man with his whole dick out for the I and period talking about since y'all putting up here. Sir, who asked for this? Who told you to put your bare dick out for this word? Like, you're too thirsty. And anytime I see men like that on Instagram, I instantly block them because I'm just like, why is your shit plastered all over the motherfucking internet? Because you want to be a part of this challenge so bad. That's too feminine for me.
And I hate men where it's a double standard. It's like they can do it, but you can't do it. And when it's done to you, then they can't handle it.
Listen, I am queen of reciprocation. You could go a week without talking to me. I could go 2 weeks.
2 weeks without.
You could text one word answers.
3 weeks.
I could text one word answers. Like, come on, don't question me about why I didn't call for the same reasons you don't.
But see, that's my problem with men though. Like, they can dish it, but they can't take it.
Oh no, it's way worse when we do it. But,
and then I also don't like men who lack social skills.
Oh yes.
But you don't know how to connect or interact. And have you ever been with somebody and you've been around your friends and your family and you introduced them and he didn't know how to like be social and it was so awkward?
I've had exes that are really social and that can handle everybody in the room. And I've had exes that are like, I'm going to just sit here like with my beer and not say nothing. And just one word answer everybody and just very observant. And then when we leave, you so fucking talkative. But what I do like with men is men who can hold themselves up in a room. Like if I go to an event, I can leave you in the room and you can talk to whoever in the room, and I don't have to have you right next to me because
babysitting you.
That's a lot of pressure to babysit the person you with and try to entertain your friends at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
And I don't like it on the flip side.
Right.
I don't like being introduced as like your girlfriend to everybody in the room that I don't know. Just let me be here and let them connect the motherfucking dots.
Well, I gotta be introduced.
I don't like being introduced.
But after that, I got it.
I like to give like the initial wave in the room and let that be that. But yeah, that's the most turnoffs that I have that'll make a man's dick unattractive. And men that are not men that are not comfortable telling you what they want sexually, or they're too like. Now, when I say this, that doesn't mean I don't want a man that's polite. I do want a man that's polite, but a man that too polite is a turnoff. Or a man that asks permission for everything before he does it. Like, sir, I have you here.
Like a yes man.
Yeah, like I have you here in this position. You don't have to ask me, can I do this? May I do this? Can you do this? Like, now I don't want to do it because you asking.
Yeah, I mean, well, I never came across that before. Like, I never had like the yes, sure, why not, sure.
I don't like it.
But I never been doing anything like that.
Men that are like too chivalrous, I don't like that either. But that's just me. I think some women like
doors and stuff.
Yeah, but it'd be excessive. Like if let's say we in the car together, you driving, I'm in the passenger seat. You do not want me to touch the door. You want to get out your car door. You want to come around to my car door, open it, let me out, and then you're like running to the door to open it for me. Sir, you're doing too much.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't like that.
That kind of turn off for me. Like, just hold the door.
Thank you.
Whenever we go somewhere. Okay,
and if somebody else is holding the door and I walk through, don't be offended.
Yeah, I agree. Another turn off for me is jealous men.
Oh yeah. But you know what it is? It could be in the past it worked for a different woman and it don't work for you. Like I think that whole jealous complex was liked in elementary school. But sir, we're above that now. There's no need for you to be jealous because if you're jealous, you're saying something about my character that um I'm easily able to be persuaded or I'm easily able to be gotten by somebody and I can't be trusted. You should be able to trust me in a room of men and know that I'm going through it and I'm coming out this hole back to you.
Right, exactly. But a lot of these men don't realize that these days. They don't know what they have. Until it's gone, of course.
Yeah, and a lot of men will say that they would never date a woman club promoter or a woman club owner because she's just around too many men or she's in a lifestyle that doesn't make sense. Like she should be able to do whatever job and you should be securing yourself that she's carrying herself with respect. I don't feel like
Unless she
that
gives
should
you a reason
matter.
otherwise, yeah, I agree. I agree. But I mean, it's just crazy how broken these men are these days.
Because they don't deal with it.
Like,
It's not looked at like women. Women will be like, girl, I got this issue, I got that issue, and they'll talk about it amongst their friends. Men ain't gonna say shit. Men will sit
yeah,
there and vent and be like, man, she keeps saying that I'm insecure. I ain't insecure. She keeps saying that I'm this. I'm like, why you so upset? Because the shit that I'm not, I don't get upset about. I just don't. I don't care
or,
that much to get upset.
or they'll tell you, and then they don't do shit about it. Like I've had men say, "Oh, I'm depressed," or "I'm unhappy with my life." I'm like, okay. So the next step is what you gonna do about it.
Girl, I've had an ex like that. He would be like, I suffer with depression. I'm just like, okay. So have you gone to talk to somebody? No. So what do you like
What are
what is
your
it that you're depressed
triggers?
about? He was like, I don't want to put my baggage on you. Nigga, it's not baggage. Because when I call you and something's wrong, you want me to tell you my everything. But if I try to do on the reverse side, you have these walls up. And this is why like our relationship will never go anywhere. And then what happens is when we are fucking, nigga, we are not connected. Because I feel like you're
That's true.
holding I feel like he's holding something back and it's kind of like I'm doing the deed instead of enjoying the person I'm with and I don't like that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that could definitely be unattractive physically too.
Like it's one thing to have an issue and then to be with somebody that cares about the issue you're having and tries to help you through it, but if they don't want help, it's kind of like, okay, so now I see why you've been single. Because ain't nobody got time to be beating out what's wrong with you as a grown man, especially when we both have children. Like I can't do it.
And I'm gonna be sitting here trying to figure out why you unhappy, and instead of you trying to figure it out, you want to take it out on me instead of trying to find the issue. Like, yeah, I see why you're single, or why you've been single.
Yeah. Like a lot of my exes, they're not I want to say they were bad men. They're not bad men. But you just get to a point in the relationship where you need to level
But
up.
you're tired.
And
Yeah.
one person is ready and the other person isn't.
And you just get tired. Like enough is enough. Like you just be doing the same thing They be having the same issues, the same argument, and nothing's getting resolved, taken care of. So it's like, in order for something to change, it's like you gotta leave.
I can't do it.
I can't do it either, but
Mm-mm.
these men are so broken these days.
They just need their time, and I think they should all take their time. But it doesn't have to be Chantal's clock, though.
Mine either.
Not me. I'm not waiting. Your time is up, sir. We are now closed. We will open tomorrow at 9 a.m. Oh man.
Yeah, I definitely. I think the number one thing is a man who be trying to mooch and freeload off of somebody else to get by.
Yeah, that's trash.
That's the number one thing that makes me unattracted to you.
That's trash.
And then you try to run game like we're stupid.
You can't run game on me
only,
because I know when we have the first argument, nigga, I'm gonna call your shit out.
Right. So not only are you trying to be a freeloader, but you also insult my culture thinking I'm so stupid.
I can't do it.
That's
I can't do men who have children, have friends that have children, and you know they don't take care of their kids and y'all always hanging out. Mm-hmm. Like, that's not your friend, because your friend is gonna call you the fuck out and get you the fuck right.
Right. Or you just know. And it shouldn't be and it shouldn't take a woman to hold you accountable to that either.
No. Especially if you personally grew up where your parents wasn't doing their best as parents and you have an opportunity to, but yet you want to just bullshit. Like, no.
Yeah. And I also hate men with a negative mind.
Oh yeah, somebody that always see the negative in the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not saying don't prepare. I'm not saying don't prepare for a negative that could come up, but you don't have to call out a negative when you first get the opportunity.
Right.
Or they be like, oh, I probably won't get it, or this probably gonna happen, or I'm probably gonna fuck it up. Like, stop speaking that into existence, and be aware of men who talk shit about themselves, where they might say, oh, I ain't shit, oh, I always fuck it up, oh, that's cool, you know, I might not do it, yeah, you might leave me for such and such. Like, sir, put your baggage back into your man purse, because I did not ask for it.
Right.
Like, chill out.
Also, beware of men who want you to be submissive, but they don't give you anything to submit to.
Girl. This one dude was like, he was like, I want to do this with you, but you're just so stubborn, you don't listen to me. I said, sir, I can't listen to anything you say because you're not making any action movement. You just talking. And I'm just not one of those women that you can talk to. You can't just talk to me. You're going to have to do things, show me, and what you say is just going to have to match. And if I don't see any action, sir, you just talking to me, and you need to find a woman that just want to be talked to.
And beware of those men who are all talk.
I don't have time for it. That's not a turn on to me. You can't. I'm not the type of woman where you could call me and give me sweet nothings, because that's exactly what it's gonna be. That sounds nice. That sounds cute. Like, I can't do it.
But yeah, I have yet to find And one that's also, I mean, I've had one that came close.
Yeah.
One that came close. You know how that's going down, but
Look at him. Look at
cool.
that sweet timing. Kobe. Kobe said,
But
where that milk at? But yeah.
hopefully he grows up and doesn't become one of those.
Listen,
that we're talking about.
not if I can help it. But yeah, men just need to clean it up. Clean it up a little bit.
That's they do.
And you'll be super straight.
But yeah, they're just broken. I think that's the main thing.
They can be fixed if they want to fix it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they don't want to fix it. They don't want to go and get help. And try to figure out. In their mind, they think that not anything is wrong with them.
I think it's hard for them to admit something is wrong. But I think they know something is wrong, but it takes a while for them to peel that layer back. Some men do it in their mid-30s, some men do it in their 40s. But the thing is, like, I think some men may miss the woman that wants to be with them to help them be better together in that time frame where they trying to like stall it out. Like you spent so many years stalling out the time that you should have worked on yourself that you missed somebody that was willing to do it with you. And some women do wait hella long for men to get that shit together, but I can't wait.
I can't either.
I can't wait.
You know, I usually date men who are in their 30s. And I'll be 40 but waiting on y'all.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't.
Who else can? So,
not this clock.
Not mine either.
Fall is coming. Fall is like my favorite time of the year. Autumn is my favorite season. So if you're looking for some merch, check your girl. Support the She Gets It podcast by getting you some merch. You know what I'm saying? You get some merch. You support. You get a little something out of it. You become a representative, an affiliate for She Gets It podcast. And I have sweatshirts on there, hoodies, t-shirts, whatever you need is on the She Gets It shop. Shop with Teespring. I'll go ahead and put the link up. Let's get back to the show. What's up, y'all? If you're looking for more She Gets It footage and feedback and one-on-ones and early episode drops to get a sneak peek on it, please sign up for www.patreon.com/Big S Big H Big E Gets It Pod. Okay, I'm on Patreon. Okay, hit me up, get on there. Would love to hear from you, get more feedback about what my number one listeners want to listen to. I appreciate you. Peace.
I've asked men, I said, how many men would actually accept your daughters bringing home a male like you before? And a lot of men said, I wouldn't. So like a lot of men don't even feel like they would be worthy enough to be with their daughters how they were before. So I think it all goes into like how much self-worth men see within themselves to feel like they deserve a woman of a certain caliber, because a lot of them don't see any self-worth in themselves. They just feel like if they have a house, they pay bills, they have a car, they have a job, they would like a woman, but they don't feel like, oh, I'm a great man, I'm this or I'm that. They just feel like, oh, I'm here and she's here, but I don't know why she's here.
That is so true. I've been around so many women who don't even know their self-worth.
And that's
The only
sad.
thing
And
that go ain't shit.
that's why I feel like it don't take like these social holidays for you to be like, I appreciate you, or you complimenting your man, or you telling your man that, sending them a text or just saying it and being like, I know you had like a hard week and you still came through and you did X, Y, and Z for me or my family. And I saw that and I appreciate it. And it's like a give and take thing. But I think society today is set up where women want men to give them all these things and make them look like they're living this great life. But do women equally pour into the man that's doing all of these things?
See, I think that's the thing with relationships these days is that people aren't being friends anymore. Like they're going from "Hey, how are you?" to meeting to dating, having sex, fucking doing whatever,
And that's
and then
crazy to me.
and then that turning into a relationship.
All my exes, we've been friends first. That's the best way to peep who a person is, because you see who they hang around, you see what type of women they go for, what type of game they might run on a woman, what their thinking is, how they treat their family, how they treat people that can't do anything for them. Like, you see a lot when you somebody's friend first.
Mm-hmm. That's very, very, very true.
Like, take all your time. Like, women are portrayed to like be in this rush to get married, be in this rush to be engaged, be in this rush to move in with a man. I feel like I'm the complete opposite. I'm the type of person that if I was in a great relationship, I will be dragging it all the independence out. I would be like,
because
oh,
you want that to last.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, you moving? Okay, I'll come help you move. You want to move in with me? No, I do not. I want to have my place over here, and I want you to have your place over there. Like,
yeah.
Listen, you're going to be fighting me tooth and nail to merge things, because I just feel like men and women, you are two individuals. And then even in a relationship, you are still two individuals, but you share some things together. I don't need to know your everything, and you don't need to know my everything. And what happens is people assume that they need to be in somebody's everything. And that's when people start feeling stifled.
Right. Or they start feeling like trapped.
Yeah. Like, sir, this isn't a trap. I'm not trying to get anything up out of you. I don't want no more kids. You got kids. We got kids. I just, I want you to be good, and I want myself to be good, and then when we come together, we just make things better. And if
together.
Yeah, if you can't make things better with the person you're supposed to be with, then you're not supposed to be there.
I agree. And you shouldn't. And my thing is, you shouldn't be adding to all the relationships that I got going on already.
Yeah, this is not subtraction. Like, I'm just not looking for a man to give me a house. I'm not looking for a man to pay all my bills, because if that man leaves and I have that house and I can't pay the bills,
then what? Right.
What I'm gonna do?
I agree.
And I just think life happens, and a lot of these women, a lot of this arm candy that a lot of men have, they not about to sit there if a man is out of work for 6 months and take care of a man in a household. They're not gonna do it. So don't let the material things be like the thing that keeps you. Don't let her seeing you in your fancy ass car be the thing that gets her, because if somebody else has a car that's better, she gone.
Especially these women today, they really are gone.
Listen, and they out of there like Foursquare. That's crazy to me. Like that can't be like the standard.
Yeah. I don't know. It's crazy.
But that's it. That's all I have for unattractive dicks. Hopefully it'll help some women and men out here. Because I know I'm not the only one.
Hopefully it'll help. Hopefully it'll help some of y'all know that y'all don't have to put up with it.
Yes. I can't be the only one out here feeling like this. Like, sir, I did like you at one time, but you slipping. You slipping.
Oh, Lord, I'm gonna feed this boy.
Kobe is not with it.
Enjoy all your favorite sports like never before at BetMGM. Sign up using code Hawkeye and receive up to $1,500 back in bonus bets if you don't win your first bet. When you register with BetMGM, you'll get instant access to a variety of parlay selection features, live betting options, player props, and the best daily promotions in the business. And with BetMGM at your fingertips, every play and every game matters more than ever. Place your money line, prop, and parlay bets with the king of sportsbooks today. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly and offer resources to help you make appropriate choices. BetMGM.com for T's and C's. 21 plus to wager. Iowa only. New customer offer. All promotions are subject to qualification and eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets. Bonus bets expire 7 days from issuance. Please gamble responsibly. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-BETS-OFF.